Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. As you can see, I'm outside the Tunbridge-Wells Sports Centre and I'm here for a brick festival. It's a rather grim, drizzly, cold morning, but I'm here quite early. As you can see, it's just about getting light at the moment. I don't think it's going to get much lighter this morning because it's going to forecast for rain for much of the morning. And so here for the Brick Festival. If you don't know, Tunbridge-Wells is actually officially called Royal Tunbridge-Wells. Apparently it was given a royal charter in the early 1900s by the then King Edward VII. And apparently it's because Queen Victoria liked to come here and go to the spa, the thermal spas that they have here. This seems to be the main entrance to the sports centre, and our unloading area is sort of round the back, so I'll show you where that is. So around the back of the area that you just saw me, this is the actual building where the Brick Festival is going to be held. There does seem to be a walkway from the main entrance area, but there is also another entrance here, so I'm not quite sure where people are going to be coming in. I'm hoping they're going to get them to come in the nice and dry, and you can see where that van is down there. That's where the loading area is, right at the bottom, and I've got prime position. I was here nice and early this morning. So this is the entrance to the actual hall here. They're not quite ready for us yet, and it's quite a small area here. There's quite a few vans and things here already, so I did manage to get into a very good place. So just have to wait now in the rain until they let us in at 7:30. Okay, so I'm inside the sports hall. We've got all the other vendors here and traders. They're just all signing in. Nice big sports hall, actually, loads and loads of space. My table, very handily, is the second one in. It's these three tables here. I'm right next to Fred from Ian's Bricks, and that is where we're coming in and out of for the unloading. So my unloading is hopefully going to be relatively painless, even though it is raining outside. So best get cracking, really. So the car is unpacked. It's still raining, unfortunately. I've actually moved back up to the top area here, where this is where we've been told to park for the day, so we don't clog the loading area up. But just wanted to show you a couple of things. I managed to make a couple of pre-sales today, and this is somebody that's already bought from me in the past, and he's actually buying a couple of greengrocers for friends of his. He's coming to the show today to come and pick these up. Two sealed, brand new in box. I mean, the condition of these, I have to say, even for myself, is pretty perfect. I've looked after these for the past 15 years, but they'll be finally going to good homes. These are very, very sought after, these greengrocers. So I've done a little bit of outside dodgy dealing, so the guy's going to come a little bit later on this morning to come and pick these up. So I'm just going to leave these in the car for now, and he can come and pick them up, and we can transfer them into his car when he gets here later. Right, I'm all unpacked and ready to go. So this is everything. This all looks a bit of a mess at the moment, I have to say. My tables are all empty, so I need to get my tablecloths on and start getting these sets out of the boxes. So it's around about 9:10. I've started stacking my stuff up. As you can see, I got everything out of the boxes. Most of the boxes are under the tables now, and as you can see, the rest of the venue is sort of taking shape. All the other vendors and traders are all around, sort of putting their stuff out. So I've got 50 minutes before the show opens. I've still got quite a bit of sorting out to do, so I'm going to get cracking on with that. Wish me luck. This is quite a nice view of the venue. I'll sort of show you, it is quite a big hall, which is quite nice. I'm just doing that through the the meshing and railings, if you wonder what all that was. So yeah, that's what it looks like really, but I just thought I'd try and get a shot through the mesh. But yeah, it's a really big hall, and the entrance is just over here, and we've got people queuing already, as you can see. Okay, it's a couple of minutes to 10 o'clock, and the event hall is pretty much ready to go. But as you can see, along this little area here, there are a load of people all queuing and waiting to get in. It's going to be a very, very busy day today. This is my stall here. It's taken me quite a while to get this all set up today. I had to disappear at one stage and give the guy the greengrocer, so we sorted all that out. They've all been paid for and sorted. So let me give you a brief overview of the stall before people come in. So I managed to stack it pretty well high as well. All the bigger sets at the back here with some dimensions at the top. I'll just give you a brief overview of some of the larger sets. I've decided to bring a couple of my Bricklink sets today, Bricklink Designer Program, see how they go. Towards the front here, we've got some Speed Champions on the left. We've sort of got a Harry Potter section here, lots of the Ninjago, one each of the Ninjago mini-series there. And all the way along the front, we've got brickheads, loads of brickheads that go all the way along. some of the smaller sets here. Again, I've got some cheap sets, so I've got some lower than recommended retail price for a couple of sets. And also we got all of the brick heads from Lord of the Rings as well up here. Some of the other promo sets are over here. And then sort of over this section, there's some of my larger sets again, the Friends Apartment, a few Star Wars sets as well today, some larger Harry Potter sets. And again, I've tried to get some. There's more promos and smaller sets at the front. We've got a sort of Star Wars section going on over here. And as we move up, more Star Wars there. We've got some of the more hopefully desirable sets up here. And then over here we've got a little architecture section. And this is where I'm going to stand and do all my trading. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how that all looks. The show is on. We've got people coming in already, so I need to get myself sorted and ready for hopefully a very busy day ahead. Okay, so it's just before 12 o'clock. I've just come around the back of my stall. That's Fred's stall over there. He's doing a roaring trade. This is so busy in here. It's absolutely crazy. We've got loads of people queuing to get in. You probably can't see it, but there's still people queuing along here to get in. I don't know whether you can see any of that, but it's very, very busy in here. I've made loads of sales. It's been a really, really good day so far. Still loads of people in here, so I'm hoping I've still got enough sets to sell. Anyway, I best get cracking because I've got some people waiting to buy stuff. So we're just around about 2 o'clock. As you can see, it is still really, really busy. This has been a very, very busy show. I have to say, sales-wise, it's calmed down a little bit for me. I know Fred Hilliard's Bricks next door, he's been really busy all day. He had a load more sets than I did. I'm selling the odd thing here and there. I mean, it's been a very good day, don't get me wrong, but yeah, my table is just starting to thin out a little bit. Just sort of show you over there, there's Fred probably working away. I don't know if you can see him at the moment. But yeah, so far so good. It's been a very, very good day. I'm going to sort of manage my stall a little bit longer. And this is not ending at all. Apparently there's still a massive queue outside of people still waiting to get in. Absolutely crazy. This is my stall. I managed to get some poly bags out, and then if you just go down here, see a lot of the bigger sets at the back have all gone. So yeah, it's quite a few things have sold, which is good. But I've been able to replenish things on the table and start filling things up as and when they've disappeared. So it's around about 3:15. And it's still really busy in here. I mean, it is starting to calm down a little bit, but you can see there's a few little gaps here and there, but generally it's still very, very busy. This is the busiest I've known it to show this late on in the afternoon. Sales-wise, to be fair, I have actually had sort of better sales days on the day. Obviously, I'm not counting my sort of greengrocers in today, sort of, but it's still been a very, very good day. I mean, it's on par with last week at Portsmouth, certainly. So very, very pleased. I know Fred next door is doing a roaring trade. He's obviously brings a van with a lot more stock than I can get, so he's had a very, very successful day. Anyway, so it looks like I won't get a chance to go to the loo until 4 o'clock. I'm sort of holding it in a bit now, so yeah, you didn't really usually know that, but there you go. I care to share. So we've got another 45 minutes until the show officially ends. Maybe get a few more sales in before the end of the day. Right, I was busy gassing away there, talking to one of the other vendors. I didn't realise it was after 4 o'clock. It's 4:05. Let me give you a look at what's left on my stall today. Not a lot. So as you can see, it's mainly just a few smaller sets. We've got a couple of the bigger sets there which didn't sell. Maybe I was asking a little bit too much for the castle, so maybe rethink my prices on those two for the next show in Bournemouth at the end of March. But generally it's just a lot of smaller sets really that I've got left. I managed to bring some extra things like these road plates. I had some green plates as well. I've had about 5 or 6 of those and they all sold at £7, so I'm glad I bought those. There's a few smaller sets here as well, and I even bought some extra poly bags. Again, it just sort of fills my table up, and I've managed to sell a few of those, not that many, but I've sold a few. And then at the back I've only got one architecture set left now, a couple of Star Wars sets, a couple of the bigger sets there, and a brick moulder machine is still there. Quite a lot of people looking at that and taking pictures of it, which is always good. But altogether, it's been a very, very good show. I've got a few other things round the back. It's a bit messy around here, so I do apologise. What have we got? A couple more poly bags there. And then these are some of my duplicates down here, but it's a bit messy in there, but there's not an awful lot left, to be fair. So not too much to pack away and take home with me. So my tables have been emptied. I've got all my stacking units together. My trolley's all ready and poised. These are my boxes which I have left. I don't have as many as I came with. I did give one to to Fred actually. I think he wanted to give some stuff away. Now most of these are empty, so that's full. These two have got stuff in, and I think these have got little bits and bobs in, but all these are pretty empty. So there's certainly a lot fewer boxes. So I need to go out in the rain, go and get my car, and put everything back in. And as you can see behind me, the venue is pretty much emptied out. It's 4:45 now, so it doesn't take long for everything to disappear and go away. So let's go and get the car. That's my last trolley load then. Tables are all clear, well, emptied anyway. And that's it. So take that to the car, pack that away. There's loads of room still, which makes it a lot easier. I've just parked up just away from the venue slightly where everybody was unloaded and packing because it was a bit manic round there, and just really reflect on today. It's been a very, very busy day. I've basically had my busiest show with the two greengrocers that I sold as well, obviously early on, but even without the greengrocers it would have been a very, very good day. Slightly beating last week in Portsmouth's taking, which is fantastic. I was boosted as well at the end of the day by one of the traders. A daughter bought one of my Nintendo question mark cube, so thank you very much for buying that right at the end of the day. That was just an added little bonus. Sold loads and loads of sets again. It's fantastic. Thank you very much to the people of Royal Tunbridge-Wells for making it such a fantastic event. I know a lot of people had problems with parking and queuing to get in just because it was so busy, but yes, it was a very, very successful day. I think that was just a text message come through on my phone, and I've got to drive home now, so it's around about 2 and 3/4 hours journey. I probably will stop along the way, just have a break and get something to eat. I don't have another show now until the end of March, which is the Bournemouth Brick Festival, so I've got plenty of time hopefully to prepare for that, and just a big thank you to all the people that came over to say hello at the event as well. Quite a few people, a couple of selfies, so that's always much appreciated, so thank you for that. Apologies that I did not get time to go round and look at some of the displays. I normally like to try and do that. To be fair, I know some of them were very similar to last week at Portsmouth, so I would have been covering over old ground, but there were other ones as well, and I just didn't get time to do that. So I do apologise the fact I didn't take any shots of some of the other newer and different displays that were there. I just kind of ran out of time really before on the setup, so I had a lot of sets to sort of deal with today, so apologies for that. Anyway, I need to get driving, get myself off home, and hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. I'm back at work tomorrow, back to the 9 to 5, and I'm probably going to leave my car when I get home, and I'll unpack it on Monday. So I can't be bothered unpacking all of this when I get home. So yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. Right, I'm gonna drive home. Thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll hopefully be doing a roundup video of the show, talking about what I took, what sold, what didn't sell, all that kind of stuff. Probably middle of next week sometime. So keep an eye out for that. But until that video, take care, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.